In this video, I want to share with you what I consider to be a really good LinkedIn outreach example. And this is from a contact that sent me an invitation to connect. And after I accepted that invitation, she followed up with 3 follow-up messages. And nothing revolutionary here, but I think that with all the garbage follow-up messages that I receive, I thought that these messages were really good and maybe give you some ideas that you can incorporate into your LinkedIn outreach. And so nothing real incredible about her invitation to connect. And so 2 days after I accepted the connection request, she sends me this follow-up. What often happens, right after I click accept, I often get an almost immediate message from the salesperson. So I think it's kind of nice that she waited 2 days. The other thing that's different about her first message to me that's different from most salespeople is that what I usually get is the product selling sales message. I click accept and then real quickly I get a message that says, "Thanks for connecting. This is what I sell. Do you need what I sell?" And so she doesn't do that at all. She comes at this as from more of a consultative selling approach, focusing more on me as the prospects. And then she sells insurance. And so right out of the gate, she's not necessarily reaching out to me to say, "I sell insurance. Do you need insurance?" She's reaching out with more of an indirect approach, talking about if you know anyone that's looking for help or needing a policy review. And I think that indirect approach is a pretty good way to go. Then she moves on to talk about a pain point. Okay, now let's move on to message 2. And this comes 1 week after message 1. And here she starts to hit on what I would refer to as some product details. Then she goes back to talking about pain points. And then she goes back to that indirect approach. She's not saying, "Do you need what I sell?" She's looking for that referral or planting the seed. If you know anybody, let me know. I would love an introduction. So I kind of a soft selling approach. I think that's really good. And then we get to her third message in the series. And this comes actually 1 month after message 2. So I think it's good that she's not just sending message after message really close together. I think that maybe she doesn't have to wait 1 month, but I do think being a little bit more stretched out is better than sending a message every few days where it's really compressed. And again, in this third message, she's really coming at it from more of that consultative selling approach. And now she's going back to pain points. She brings in some details of what she does or her differentiation or her product details. And then that's pretty much it for the third message and for her third series. This was the last time I heard from her. So overall, I think it's a good example of outreach because it's consultative selling. It's not real product pushy. Maybe there's room to get a little bit more aggressive or to continue sending messages in her series. But I like this approach better than a really aggressive product selling. "Do you need what I sell? Let's meet to talk about what I sell." So I hope that gives you some ideas of what you can do with your LinkedIn outreach. Now, before we wrap up, some recommendations I would make for improving her message and improving her series of cold email messages. Our process to create your LinkedIn cold outreach emails or cold email messages starts with creating your sales message. And this salesperson sells health insurance. I've actually gone through our sales message brainstorming process already in another video to create a sales message for health insurance. That gives us what we would refer to as building blocks. And we can use those building blocks to create a cold email campaign for selling health insurance. And we can send these cold email messages either through the LinkedIn inbox or directly to the prospect's business email inbox. But what we can do is we can slice and dice that sales message for health insurance into individual emails using those different building blocks. So here's a cold email message using our value points building block, but this is a message that uses our benefits and it uses a benefit as a subject line. The central piece of the cold email message is these are the benefits that I help to deliver. I don't know if you want to improve those, and that's why I'm reaching out. Are you available for a brief call? Then email 2 uses our pain points building block. So it uses a pain point for the subject line. Then it outlines the pain points as to why you're reaching out. And I don't know if you're concerned about those areas, and that's why I'm reaching out. Are you available for a brief call? Email 3 uses our sales message to create a customer example, talking about a customer that had a pain point and how we solve that pain point by delivering some of our benefits and then closing for the call. Email 4 outlines some of our pain questions and questions that we would ask. And this doesn't send these questions looking for the prospect to answer all of these and send us the answers back. More so, we're starting to do a takeaway and say, listen, looks like we're not able to get a hold of each other, but if we could get together, these are some of the questions I would like to ask you. And then email 5 is where we start to get a little bit more direct as to what we sell. And this uses our product building block to say, the reason why I'm reaching out is that we provide this, and it includes this, and some ways that we're different are these different ways. And then email 6 is a last attempt email. And we go back to the value points building block to reinforce all of the different improvements that we can deliver, reminding the prospect one last time of, these are the ways I can help. If I don't hear back from you, I'll assume you're either not interested in those areas or you're not the right person to reach out to. So I hope those templates there give you some ideas for your LinkedIn cold email campaign. And if that does help you and you want to return the favor, very easy for you to do. All you have to do is like, comment, share this video, subscribe to our channel. Any of those help us, and none of those cost you anything. If you like these tips, you may want to follow us on any of these social platforms. We try to post daily sales tips. And if you like what I just went through there and you want more, everything that I talked about there was part of the SMART sales system. SMART stands for sales messaging and response tactics. And as you can see, when I tried to create an improved set of voice messages for this salesperson, it started with creating the sales message. And that's really the foundation of the SMART sales system, is creating your message. Because once you go through those brainstorming steps to organize all those thoughts, it's real easy, as you can see, to create your cold call script or to create your LinkedIn cold email messages. And once you have all your scripts and emails ready to go, then it's about execution. It's about making those calls, sending those emails, and that's all level 3. Now, the great news is that if you want to implement the SMART sales system, you can do that for free because it's all on YouTube. All you have to do is go to this playlist, the SMART sales system, Sell Smarter, Not Harder, and there's a video that will take you through every step of the way. And the reason why we give away our sales training methodology for free on YouTube is because all of this aligns with the product that we do sell called Sales Scripter. The foundation of the SMART sales system is creating your sales message. There's an area of Sales Scripter called the Sales Message Builder that takes you through our brainstorming process step by step. Once you have your sales message in Sales Scripter aligns with level 2 because it provides a sales playbook, which is a library of sales scripts and email templates and voicemail scripts, and all of those fill in with your sales message, and that's how you end up with a custom tailored library of scripts tailored to your product, your service, your industry, your target prospects. And certainly it aligns with level 3, providing full CRM and email automation and a lot of other sales tools. And I'm certainly available to help you from a consulting perspective. Our most common consulting package purchased is a 2-hour consulting block with me, and I go through level 1 with a lot of our clients and help them to brainstorm their sales message, help them to create an optimum list of benefits and pain points and questions asked, and those sessions are extremely productive. If that's interesting but you still don't know what to do, you may want to check out my book, The SMART Sales System, Sell Smarter, Not Harder, and you can get a copy from Amazon here. I'll put a link in the description. That's pretty much it. If you want more information, the best place to go is salescripter.com. If you want more tips, there are plenty of videos on our website. There are ebooks that you can download for free. If you have questions on the software of Sales Scripter, there are plenty of demo videos that show you all of the different features of the software. If you want to contact us, this is the best place to go. You can get our phone number, email address, and there's a chat window on the website. Thanks for being here, and hope this was helpful, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.